Hey everyone, it's Elizabeth, and I am back to do the Divine Feminine in Separation from her Divine Masculine reading. And this will be for the air sign collective Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And so I am using the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot right here. And I'm also using my Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. And so we're going to get started with my reading. I'm doing a 7-card spread for the next couple of weeks, starting tomorrow, the 16th of January through the 29th of January. That's 2020. And so I just want to get started here with looking at the recent past. So it does show in the recent past we have King of Swords came up here, which is you guys. This is air sign, the air sign energy. King of Swords is someone who is intelligent and quick-witted. And this can also represent somebody you know, although in the recent past it does indicate with the Hangman clarifying the card. And here we go. The clarification is the Hangman. So it does show that some of you in the recent past have been reevaluating where you've been, I think in the last few months, and reassessing, especially with the Hangman, not necessarily being in limbo, but kind of figuring out what to hold on to and what to let go of. It's the Hangman can be a card of non-action, but it's also a card of reevaluation. So this has been a period probably for you guys in the last couple of months or so where you've been excuse me guys, I'm still getting over a cold here, where you've been reevaluating and using your intelligence to decide what to hold on to and what to let go of. Okay, so on that note, we're going to move forward into where we are now in the present. So we have the Two of Wands next to the Seven of Wands here. Okay, so this energy is currently, this is where you guys are now. And Two of Wands is about planning your future, making decisions about your future, and clarifying that card. We have the Seven of Wands. So these two cards together, when I look at them together, I'm looking at you guys actually planning for your future, focusing on your careers, your not just career, but what fulfills you, family, children, friends, but this is also about planning your future. Okay, and trying to decide what comes up next. What do I do next with my life? So this planning, this Two of Wands is about mapping out for yourselves, what to do with your life, what to do about your career, what to do about relationships in general. And this is an energy with the Seven of Wands. It's kind of drawing your line in the sand with the Seven of Wands. If you look at her here, she's standing her ground. So you guys are literally standing your ground right now and trying to put your plans into action. It's like mapping out what you want and then putting it out there. Some of you may be having a challenging time getting started or initiating change. And with the Seven of Wands, it's kind of pushing yourself a little bit harder to initiate change in your life. That Seven of Wands is giving you that necessary push you need to get out of your own way. I think that with the new year upon us here and it being winter, it has not necessarily been an easy time for everybody. And getting out of our own ways is the key to moving forward, is to not be distracted by the past. So I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm picking up. So as we look into what's coming into the future, in your immediate future, we have Ace of Cups, which is beginning of love, or love to, in this deck it says love initiation. Ace of Cups is the beginning of love. It's an offer of love. It's new. It's something new coming in. And what I feel, honestly, with the Two of Cups clarifying it, is for some of you air signs, there is this opportunity coming up in the next couple of weeks to connect with love, whether that be romance, although I am feeling this is definitely romance. I mean, if you look at these cards here, especially with the Two of Cups, this is coupling. This is coming together with somebody. So the universe could be bringing in somebody new. Although I know some of you are focused on the divine masculine and separation, we'll have to clarify these cards to see if that divine masculine is indeed coming back around. I mean, to me, this is about somebody new coming in, especially with the Ace of Cups. You know, this is something new. I'm not picking up anything old coming in, although, like I said, we will clarify that. Now, looking at the next energy, we've got, let's see here, as far as action is concerned. Now, what's interesting is I do not read reversals, but when the card came out, Two of Swords came up, reversed. So when the Two of Swords is upright, it does mean stagnation, indecision. Okay, it means that you're trying to decide. It's not necessarily non-action, but it's not making a move. It's pausing. You know, it's putting the pause button on and reflecting and reevaluating. But when she's reversed, it's knowing what direction to take. So the action that's coming up for you guys in the next couple of weeks is about taking action. It's about initiating change. It's about knowing what decisions to make and making those decisions and clarifying that card of action is the Ten of Cups. Here we go. And Ten of Cups is it's fulfillment. You know, it's feeling blessed. You know, it's counting your blessings. Ten of Cups is being grateful for the family and the friends that you have in your life. You know, so with these two cards together, I'm getting decisions are being made. You're feeling like in the future, in the next couple of weeks or so, you're not feeling so stuck anymore. You're feeling motivated to move forward, to get out of your own way, and to bring some more happiness into your life. So you're not holding yourself back. You're initiating change. The action that's being taken in the future is making decisions, following through with plans, and focusing on your personal happiness. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there. Now, for some of you, we've got, let's see here, other people coming into your energy here. So as far as other people are concerned, we have the Page of Pentacles, and clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we have the Four of Wands. Now, Page of Pentacles is, in general, it's the offering of an idea. You know, it's someone presenting you with options. And with the Four of Wands, it's the ending of the cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. You know, it's also a celebration. The Four of Wands can be a celebration of coupling, of a relationship that's been solidified. So you may know, with the Page of Pentacles, this is Earth energy. This is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. And because this is other people around you, that there could be, again, Page of Pentacles, this could be a younger person coming into your energy, or someone who's young at heart, coming back into your energy here. And the feeling I get with this Page of Pentacles is, now the Page of Pentacles in general are slower in movement. So the Page of Pentacles isn't really making any type of bold statement or any bold move, but they're presenting you with an idea. So if this is your divine masculine in separation, the divine masculine in separation seems to have he's not really making any bold moves here, but he's thinking of you. You're on his mind, and he could be with the action of the Four of Wands here. You know, the idea of communicating with you possibly is there, but again, I'm not seeing a lot of communication cards here. It's more about the idea of communicating with you, the idea of reaching out to you. And when I look at this card, I see the paper, I see the pen. So there could be some type of message coming through, whether it be a text message, some type of social media cryptic message coming through. But this is the energy that I'm seeing here as far as action is concerned. And again, with the Four of Wands, the feeling I get is this ending of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. And what I mean by that is your divine masculine in separation. You know, I get this impression with him that I think he's focusing on, you know, maybe how to communicate with you, how to reach out to you, what to say to you, you know. But for some of you, I get this impression that not all of you air signs out there, but for some of you air signs, I feel like you guys are moving away from this divine masculine and separation. I feel like for some of you, you're done waiting to hear anything. You don't really, it's not that you don't care, but it's not the most important thing. It's not, you're not sitting around waiting for this divine masculine to make any effort, especially for those of you that have been in separation with your divine masculine for more than 6 months. If it's been 6 months, if it's been 7 months, if it's been a year, if it's been more than that, perhaps it's time to let this divine masculine, the idea of reconnecting with him, the idea of reconnecting with this divine masculine, it might be time to open your heart up to something new, to meeting somebody new. I don't get the impression that this divine masculine that you're in separation with really is making any type of bold effort to come forward. If anything, I feel like they're kind of being clandestine. They're being secretive. That's the images that I'm getting. That's the hit I'm getting, is that this divine masculine is still in the background, still not making the effort that you were hoping he or she would make. And I think for some of you, it's time to move forward. And some of you are thinking, I don't want to sit around and wait for this any longer. It's not really worth it anymore, especially if your divine masculine in separation isn't doing anything. They're not reaching out to you. They're not communicating with you. They're continuing to ignore you. Then it is time. Some of you have got to make, it's almost like you guys have to make your own concrete plans and ideas to move away from this energy, okay? And to perhaps look outside of this divine masculine in separation and look at your other options. What else is out there? I'm not getting an impression here that all of these divine masculines in separation are all on the same page, obviously. But this specific reading is with this divine masculine that I'm picking up for some of you. Yes, he's thinking of you at times. Yes, you're on his mind, but it comes and it goes with him. And for you guys, I think that you're beginning to realize that there are more important things to focus on than this particular person. Okay. So now we're moving on to your hopes and your fears. So this is the energy of what you'll be feeling in the next couple of weeks. We've got King of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is, when I see the Knight of Swords, I'm always thinking that this is someone that's taking decisive action. And that's exactly what it says here, decisive action. And so, some of you really would like to be able to have your divine masculine in separation, just make a move, just do something, say something, reach out, do something. But I think some of you are afraid of what he might have to say with the Four of Cups. I think it's almost like for some of you, there has been so much time that has passed that for some of you, it's like, I don't even know if I care anymore about this person. I don't really know if I care what this person thinks. Does it really matter anymore? Especially with this Four of Cups is complacency. Four of Cups is twiddling your thumbs, and with this Knight of Swords energy, this is air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. And for some of you, it's, I just want to get on with my life now. I don't want to sit around and wait for this divine masculine to get his shit together. When maybe too much time has passed at this point, perhaps way too much time has passed. And maybe it's time for you to look beyond this divine masculine in separation. I mean, with this Knight of Swords, making a decision to get beyond this divine masculine. It's time to move on. It's time to get past it. That's what I'm getting with that. Now, again, it doesn't mean that this is going to resonate with all of you, but I think for some of you, you are feeling like, I don't want to sit around and wait any longer for this guy to do anything, to make a move, to reach out to me, to communicate with me. Because if he hasn't at this point, for some of you, I don't think he is. And for others, I don't see that. I don't even pick up vacillation. I'm not getting a back and forth anymore with your divine masculine and separation. I'm getting more of I don't really care, and I'm not saying the divine masculine and separation doesn't care, but he seems like he's preoccupied and that he is deliberately avoiding taking responsibility for you or for what he did to you. And that's why I feel like with the Ace of Cups coming in here in your immediate future here, the universe is offering you this new opportunity to perhaps meet somebody new, to close the door on this chapter, to just Turn to something new now. Especially with the outcome here. We've got the outcome of the King of Cups. And this is emotional maturity, emotional mastery. This is water sign energy. So this would be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and what's coming in with this King of Cups is someone offering you an emotional commitment. And I don't believe this is your divine masculine in separation. Some of you may have an opportunity in the next couple of weeks to meet somebody new if you're open to it. If some of you guys are open to meeting somebody new, the universe is saying, hey, the door is wide open. Why not let that in? Why not let someone new in? And with the Six of Pentacles, it's reciprocity. So there is this epic opportunity in the next couple of weeks to connect with somebody new, to exchange ideas with somebody new, to be able to connect with somebody new on a different level where you can share your thoughts and your ideas and not feel like you're being ignored, but you're feeling like you're being acknowledged. So that's what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to clarify some of these cards for you. Let me grab my Twin Flame Journey deck here. And we're going to clarify. So why don't we clarify starting with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups here, because this is coming into your immediate future. And what I find really exciting about this is Ace of Cups is new love. Now, for some of you, you're thinking, there's no way I want that. And then for some of you, it's, yeah, I'm ready for new love. I'm ready to meet somebody new. I'm ready to move on, and stop focusing on the divine masculine in separation. I don't want to waste my time thinking about somebody that doesn't want me anymore. So, this is the energy that I'm getting. I think a lot of you air sign divine feminines are just tired of waiting for the divine masculine in separation to shit or get off the pot. And I think you guys are ready to move forward. And I think that's why the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups came forward. So let me just shuffle the cards and ask my guides and my guardian angels to please be as accurate and as evidential as possible. So, these two cards fell right out, guys. So let's see what's going on with the Ace of Cups. And now this is interesting. Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. We've got Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords. So this is what's happening. Eight of Swords is literally about self-sabotage. Okay, it's imprisonment. Okay, it's feeling sorry for yourself. It's the card of self-pity. Okay, so some of you may be blocking meeting somebody new. Some of you may be not feeling, I'm not ready to meet anybody new yet, especially with the Nine of Swords, which is the self-sabotage card. It's the card of nightmares, not sleeping, feeling anxious, feeling like I'm not ready for anything new yet. So, you have this opportunity, air sign, divine feminines, to end, to finally put an ending to any idea that the divine masculine is ever coming back, and to keep your options open and to let somebody new in. I'm going to pull one more card on this Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, because self-sabotage, if you're not letting anybody new in, that means you're still kind of holding on to the idea that your divine masculine in separation is going to come back. Okay, so as I'm shuffling my cards, I'm going to ask for one more card on the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, please. Okay, so let's see what I get here. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. What is going on with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups for my divine feminine air signs, please, Spirit? Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. Please clarify. One more card, please, Spirit. Okay. All right, so we've got Six of Cups, memories and reunion. So this is clarifying for me, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately for you. Six of Cups, it's nostalgia, it's reunion. So your divine masculine and separation, I believe you're still, the first hint I'm getting is you guys are still holding on to the idea that your divine masculine and separation is still going to come back and reach out to you. And then, of course, this also is indicating with the self-sabotage card and the card with the Eight of Swords of imprisonment, the idea of him coming back it's still there. And I think that your divine masculine, you're on his mind. He does think about you, but he's feeling guilty. I believe with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, your divine masculine, he's a coward. He's the worst kind of coward because he won't fess up. He won't own his behavior. He won't take responsibility for what he has said, what he has done, or what he didn't say, or what he didn't do. And I find that to be incredibly frustrating, especially since, you have an opportunity to meet somebody new. This is also connecting with somebody new that you feel a familiar energy with. And you don't want to block that, although some of you may be blocking that energy in the next couple of weeks. So just remember, what I'm seeing is that there is an opportunity coming in the next couple of weeks to potentially meet a new guy, to meet a new woman, to connect with somebody on a deeper romantic level. And what's blocking you, you're blocking yourselves by not allowing, it's like not letting go of the past. I really believe if your divine masculine in separation wanted to come back, wanted to fess up, wanted to apologize, at this point, for some of you, he would have already. And I believe actions always speak louder than words. And since this divine masculine isn't, for some of you, he's still not making a move, especially with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, perhaps it's time you let someone new in finally. I think that you guys are so worthy of something so much better than what you had with your divine masculine in separation. If anything, I keep hearing the word coward, that your divine masculine in separation is nothing more than a coward who doesn't want to step up to the plate because he's selfish and self-absorbed. That's what I'm getting. And I hope this does. Listen, this won't resonate with all of you, but this will resonate with some of you. Some of you are totally going to get this, because what I'm looking at next is the action, the activation energy here, which is actually, it's the Two of Swords reversed, which is, remember what I said, it's when it's upright, it's stagnation, not being able to make a move. But when it's upright, it's making the decision to move on with your life, to let go of the past, especially with the Ten of Cups clarifying. So we're going to clarify the Two of Swords, and we're going to clarify the Ten of Cups along with the Two of Swords reversed. So I'm asking my guides again and my guardian angels to please be as accurate and as evidential as possible. So let's see, Two of Swords reversed with the Ten of Cups. Please, Spirit, show me what is coming in with this activation energy of the Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So here we go. We've got the Chariot. Interesting. So this is the Chariot, it's moving forward. So you guys are actually making a decision, charging ahead, literally moving away from the past and making a decision to get inside. It's like you're getting in the driver's seat. You're taking control and saying, I am moving away from the past. This is, for some of you, this is the closure that I believe you needed. Sometimes I hear a lot when I give readings, a lot of people are looking for closure from their ex. I want my ex to give me closure. That rarely happens. It's very rare that we get that closure that we so want. We don't always get that. Sometimes the divine masculine or even the divine feminine just takes off without any explanation. And so it's up to us to make our own closure. And so this is empowering energy. So that's what I'm seeing. I feel like you guys are making a decision to move past the divine masculine and separation and to move away from any idea that he's coming back. Let it go. This is your closure. And I think the universe is giving you, especially because this is a major arcana card, the universe is giving you this opportunity to have your own closure so that finally you can move on and move forward and away from living in the past, because living in the past is getting you nowhere fast. All right. So I hope that makes sense. So now moving forward into the next energy, we have the card of other people around us that I can clarify here with the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So let's clarify, Spirit, why is the Page of Pentacles here in the energy of other people? And the Four of Wands. Let's clarify these cards, please, Spirit. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, please. Let's see what I get. Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Spirit. Let's see what's coming up here with the Page of Pentacles, which is concrete ideas, ending a cycle, starting a new cycle. So what is this with other people? Page of Pentacles. So we've got Six of Pentacles. All right, so Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this came up before. Six of Pentacles is coming up again. So this is exchanging ideas with somebody. So again, with the action or with the other people coming into your energy in this next couple of weeks, equality. The Six of Pentacles is equality. Again, it does represent the exchange of ideas. Again, it does represent reciprocity. And so there could be someone coming into your energy. This is other people who, you could be meeting somebody who wants to have a conversation with you, who wants to exchange ideas. And for some of you out there, for some of you divine feminine air signs, it could be the divine masculine separation that is actually looking to reach out to you. Perhaps some form of communication it's potentially there, because we've got 1, 2, 3 sixes that came up in this reading, and 6 is about renewal. It's about going back to something. It's something familiar. So that idea of the potential of the divine masculine and separation reaching out, it's there. Okay, he could, especially because whenever I look at this card in this deck of the Page of Pentacles and I see concrete ideas with the piece of paper and the pencil there, it's somebody writing you a letter. It's somebody reaching out. So that could be happening for some of you. For some of you, it's making plans for yourself to move forward with your life. Okay, to get away from the idea that there's any reunion. And for some of you, it potentially could be communication with the divine masculine. So, I'm getting different messages here, but I do believe that for some of you, it's the exchange of ideas with somebody new. It's being acknowledged for who you are right now, not who you were back then. Okay. So as we move forward here, the other cards I'm going to clarify. Let's see. I do want to clarify as far as hopes and fears. We've got, let's see here. Hold on, guys. The Knight of Swords and the Four of Cups. So the Knight of Swords is decisive action, and the Four of Cups is complacency. So on one hand, and now we got the Six of Swords, another 6. Now, 6 again, 6 of Swords is literally, it's moving away. It's moving toward calmer shores. In this deck, it's tranquility ahead. So you guys are beginning to realize that it's time to move away from the pain, from the stress, from the anxiety. It's time to spend more time doing things for yourself and not holding on. It's like, let go of the past. It's time to move away from the past. It's time to move into something new in your life. So letting go of the idea of your divine masculine and separation coming back. I think moving away from that idea will be very healing. It's a period of recovery for you. It's a period of getting better. It's finally letting go. And again, giving yourself that necessary closure that you need. And then we have finally clarifying is the outcome of the King of Cups, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So we're going to pull some cards to clarify what this is about with the King of Cups. Please, Spirit, what is the King of Cups here for? What's coming in with the King of Cups and the Six of Pentacles? Let's see what we got. As I shuffle, asking my guides to clarify. So we've got divine masculine. This is the Emperor coming in. So this would be for the King of Cups. This is divine masculine energy coming in. Okay, so for some of you, this is definitely someone new that you're meeting in the next couple of weeks if you're open to receive. If you're open to the idea of meeting someone new, then it's there for you. And then we've got another card that came up here, Knight of Wands. So this is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, but it's also passion and adventure. This is Knight of Wands is someone who is always on the go, always moving forward. And so you've got the opportunity to connect with somebody new. Now, again, I'm getting a couple of different hits. For some of you, your divine masculine and separation, he's thinking of you. You're on his mind, and for some of you, your divine masculine and separation just may decide to at least make some type of effort to communicate. And again, not all of you are going to get this. You know, the feeling I get is that your divine masculine has moved on, or that he's like I said, the word I heard before was coward. He's a coward. And he's choosing to just move away and not acknowledge or take responsibility for the pain he caused you. And the energy I get with this outcome here is that you've got the idea of somebody new coming in. The universe is saying, keep your options open. Someone new could be coming in. So why not be open to receive something new? The idea of connecting with new love. That's what I believe is coming in for some of you. And I'm going to pull one more card for the King of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So come on, Spirit. One more card, please, on the Six of Pentacles and the King of Cups, please. What is this about? One more card, please, Spirit. Just one more card. Here we go. So we've got the Hangman, which came up before. So the Hangman is literally, it's a new perspective. So the reason why, I'm saying to let go of the divine masculine and separation is because a new perspective, the Hangman is saying, wait a second, take a time out and have your closure and keep your options open to meeting someone new. So I think it's time that for some of you divine feminine air signs, it's time to have your own closure. It's time to close the end the chapter, on reconnecting with your divine masculine and separation. I think it's time for some of you to keep your options open to meeting somebody new. A lot of you are going to have this great opportunity. I think for some of you, meeting a water sign may be coming in. For some of you, it's a fire sign, but again, remember, Ace of Cups came into your immediate future with the Two of Cups. The only thing blocking you are, the idea that the divine masculine and separation may be coming back. And again, look, he may be thinking of you. He may be contemplating, well, maybe I should reach out. Maybe he already did in some cryptic way try to reach out and it didn't work because you knew what was going on. You knew it was him, or you knew that he was up to something that was kind of sketchy. That's what I'm getting. And I think for some of you, you're over it. You're done waiting. You're done holding on to the idea that this guy is coming back, and you're moving forward. And I think moving forward and embracing somebody new and at least putting yourself out there, the universe is saying, we want you to have love in your life. We want you to meet this new person. So be open to it. Okay. So on that note, I'm going to end the reading here, guys. And I want to, remind everybody that I am still running a contest so that when I get to 300 subscribers, I will be giving away 2 free 15-minute readings by phone. So please, if you liked the video, please hit the like button on the bottom left there. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the button on the bottom right so that you can subscribe. And I am offering readings, and I will post my information below to the link where you can book a reading with me. I will post my prices. And please leave feedback. If this reading resonated with you, please let me know what you thought about the reading. And I love getting feedback. I honestly do. And if you want to book a reading, I will post all that information below. And I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed couple of weeks. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.